Right. Hello and welcome back. And as we continue today with Express Schematics, the electronics schematics course here at EduCBA, today we'll be working with menus typically. What are the different file menus that we have? We are working with File, Edit, View menu, and then thereafter we'll also be working with Component and Help menu. Software is relatively simpler, so there is not much of a complication in understanding the menus, but yes, it is important that we understand the menu so as to increase the efficiency out here, yesterday we went through all the graphical user interface, the toolbars and all, and even we understood the screen setup, the canvas setup. So let's work with file. So when you click on file, you can open the new file, of course, or you can also open save as the file. So let's quickly save this file as. Now what I've done here is I've taken a small project also, as you can mention here, at the end of the course. And out here, let me quickly show you the circuitry as well. Now that's a circuit. Typically it's a power supply circuit, and that is the first part of the circuit, and this is the second part of the circuit. And so we'll be taking this example, but of course, since although we are taking this example at the end of the course, let us save the file. So that is how what I've done here is we opened the file already. I can insert the company name here. So if you want to insert the company name, let's say EduCBA Electronics Consultancy Private Limited. Out here they also provided us with the orientation, height, weight, and the position, etc. I click OK. So out here you can see that this is how the company's name is added here. Now the problem here is this name is a bit too big. So what we'll have to do is the width or the height will have to be changed. So the width is 3.88. If we increase the width, what happens? Yeah, see, this thickness will increase. Okay, so we can't do that. So I'll reduce this further to 2.54 millimeter, and I click OK. Right, so it is trying to fit in, but still it is not able to fit in really. Can change the company name here and make it Electronics Education, EduCBA Electronics Consultancy, and I click OK. Fine, so the name is now fitting here. Now, so this is what, how we name the schematic, and we give the company name, the schematic name, and this is how we name and number the page. Now we'll save this. So let's click on file and save. So we'll be saving this as what? I'm saving it on desktop in electronic schematic folder, and this is power supply, and I click save it. So what do I see here is when you go on the desktop, there you can see this out here. That's the schematic file that has been prepared, and so this is the power supply schematic file that we prepared, and that's what we saved. Similarly, you can click on the page size also. So if you want to, now this is the current pages of letter size. If we change this to portrait, letter, which is letter landscape size, we can change it to portrait also. Let's click OK. So now you can see this is how the page appears. Now this particular page size has got more to do with the cancel. This page size has got more to do with the print aspect. So you can see here that when we change the sizing, when we change the page size, the page labeling is also changed. So let's click on letter again and click OK. Right, so this is now arranged. Now let's enter the schematic name here. So I double click on this and I'll type in here power supply. And then you can add the designer's name and the page and all that. So that is another part of the story. So this is how you save the file. You also manage the page size, change the page size. You can also print it. You can also export the schematic image. So let's click on export schematic image, and this is the bitmap size that they're asking for. So I click OK. And also this is the BMP file format that it is having. So I'm going on desktop, I'm clicking on electronic schematic, and I'm saving here power supply. So when I come here, then you can see here that this is the JPG BMP file format that we created. So let's click on that. There, see, this is the BMP file that we created. Now after this, let's also click on file and check schematic for netlist errors. But there are no errors or warnings found because we have not started to work on the schematic any which way. The schematic has changed, so checking is complete, but then there is nothing, so no errors and warnings are found. So once we create something, then only we'll be able to see some errors and warnings. So save the file, no. So we'll come to that later, so that's no problem. Once we start creating the file, that is not going to be much of an issue. Next is edit. Next is, you can click on exit and the software will close. Now I click on edit. Out here you can undo, and these are the cut, copy, paste options that you have. So if you want to paste something, you can paste it here. Now there is nothing to paste for us. You can also copy the schematic image to clipboard, copy bill of materials to the clipboard. And these are some of the additional features that are available. You can find something, or you can find next. You can rotate. So if you want, you can select this label, page label, and then you can click on rotate 90 degrees including text. And this is what 90 degrees excluding text. Again, you can exclude this, and so you can select all of it, and then also you can rotate the page label. Let's click on that, rotate 90 degree including text. So that's how it appears. And if I want, I can drag this. Once it turns blue, you can drag and drop it wherever you want to. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll rotate this again. So this is how your schematic looks like. And I'm saving this file. So I click on file and I click save. So that is how your edit menu works. And then when you click on view, so there are different options that are available for view. You can have the grid spacing you can make changes to grid spacing in display units in millimeters and inches also. Snap to grid can also be changed. Colors, miscellaneous, view, etc. And I click OK. Zoom in, zoom out, zoom to fit. These are the additional options that are available. So these are the additional options that are available. You can set the origin with mouse. You can set the origin over here. You can see the mouse is moving around here. So this is how your mouse is changing the origin point. That is here. You can see it over here. That's the y-axis and that is the x-axis. So this is the origin that we have here. Set origin with coordinates. So you can also add the coordinates and set the origin. You click OK. You can also shift the origin. So distance is 0 millimeters, 0 millimeters. I click OK. Then you can also reset the origin to upper left. So this is how upper left, when we say upper left means upper side and on the left side. So this is, you can see here that this is the origin, and most of the other points that you are seeing here are black colored. Out here you can see this point is black colored, but when you come and see on this particular corner is not dark. It's like, it's not dark colored. So therefore this is the origin. And when you bring the cursor here, out here in the bottom corner, left bottom corner, you can see x and y will turn 0, 0. So that is a testimony that yes, it is a origin. So this is how you can make the changes to the origin also. Thank you. So this is what we have as far as the file edit and view menu is.